Hello everyone, I always screw something up.
Hello everyone, I always screw something up.
There's another one. Let me mute this thing. There we go. Today it was the thumbnail. Let me see. Is it too late to change the thumbnail on it? I think it's too late. But I made one with the Lilith on there for pushing the pay-to-win account, and I uploaded, and then I saw the Dimensional Rift one, so I'm just screwing up today. But we are currently level 95 and on chapter 27, stage 24. So we're going to see how well we can do here. Vorval 96, hey, what's up? I want to see something here, Vorval, real quick. Hang on, Engage with your audience, start a poll. So I keep on reading this thing saying, like, I can gift the actual, what's it called? Let me open up another window here, because I'm supposed to have 10 of these gifts for gifting subs on things. So I don't know if it actually works. Let me just type in here, view your channel. Probably going to get another echo here. God, how did I screw up the thumbnail thing again? All right, we're muted on that. Will this let me do it? Membership, unlock member-only perks. Membership gifting, buy membership for viewers. Holy cow. There is... I don't see no free ones in there. Your gift will be publicly announced. Luckily you're selected by YouTube. Get 1 month of access to perks from official butt picker. So, okay, so that's where I do it, but maybe I need to redeem a code or something like that. So, we'll wait for some more people to get in here. We'll give away some what's it called there? I'm brain farting. Some subs, some joins, whatever it's called. All right, let me get back to this thing here. Before people join, let's celebrate the Babu supremacy. That's right. We are sitting at 19 stars. Oh, that's the other account, actually. This one, Babu, is incredibly weak, only still at 8 stars. But the other one, we're at 19 stars. We only need 2 more Babus to max them out. Babu's a beast. Don't care what you say. Doesn't matter. Babu will counter Lilith, counter Kion. You put any hero up against Babu, one-on-one, Babu will just win with full health. So, just throwing it out there. Don't challenge me on that. But yeah, let's go in and see what we can do. Soul Link here. We are at 340. And I haven't played this one or grinded a little bit on it. I think since the last time we did this stream. I did just do the Dimensional Rift for it on this. I got to Mudan. Is that the final one for stage 10? The pain in the ass boss that we were struggling on the other day. Went up against him. Got about halfway, and then same situation as the free-to-play one. So let's go and try to get rid of the healer here, Odelia. Let's get some music going. We are streaming on Instagram too. Let me hit the go live on that. So if you guys do want to see the vertical where my head is smaller than the video, head over to Instagram. We got on that. But otherwise, we're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. And hopefully I can start pushing some TikTok videos out, get a little bit more of a following, and we will be going on that too. Royalty-free music. We go here. Got some TMI by Pow. What engraving should we go for first? I would say for your engraving, whatever you're using for your top 5. I mean, I usually say go for a damage dealer would be my personal thing. Real talk, do you know shield stack? I don't really know on it, to be honest with you. It's tough because all we have is the blue meter to go by. But I would imagine if you don't have a full shield, I would think that they would stack. I mean, Benzel's still going to shut them down anyways. But yeah, so the best way to tell is, you know, get a shield on, take a hit, watch it drop down, get another shield, and even kind of pay attention to the numbers on it. I would imagine that they're going to stack up on it. I think the only time you really have a limit is when it says, hey, we're giving a shield at 25% the max health, but get a second one, that's probably going to be 50. But I haven't run the testing myself to give you a concrete answer on it. Let's see what we can do here. Now, I am concerned about this one because they do have a Babu on the enemy team, which, as we just discussed there, Babu is an absolute beast. Let's get this little nubbing out, sticking out a little bit here. And then I could kick back a little bit so I'm not so faced right up against the screen there on it. And Kion coming through. So Kion's at 20 stars. Lilith on this one is pretty freaking strong. I think we might be at 18, 19 stars for Lilith on this. We'll see next one around here. But yeah, I want to push this one hard. I want to get this up to where my free-to-play one is and even possibly surpass it. I have been putting my apples into Lilith on the other account. Oh god, what am I doing with a Flata out there? That's probably the last time I played this is when I got the new skins there on it. Yeah, it's, I mean, we could, tell you what, let's really one-up it. Sorry, Lilith, we're going to drop you for a second. We're going to go and throw a Bala out here. And where are you, Amelia? At 1 star, level 1. Is that all our skins? We got 4 of them, right? Can we beat this with our new skin heroes? Let me at least... Well, before I do that, let's see if we can Soul Link slot Amelia here. Nope, no open spots, so we're going to keep Amelia at level 1. That's what $130 looks like right there. Look at all them skins. All right, we'll just let Kion carry this. And yeah, I want to be like that right there. 4 out of 5, sure. Hey, what's going on, Logan? Early Snaker. I just saw a Reddit post today of somebody going and ranking in first place after spending money on Snaker to get first place in the arena, and then they got banned. So that kind of sums up Snaker for me right there of why I'm not playing it. They're greedy with the money on it. There's too many bots in it, and I don't like when they do things like that. So, but who knows? Maybe I'll give it a try again. So, unfortunately, the All Skins team there did not do it for us. Let's pull them out. Sorry, Amelia. Sorry, Abala. And sorry, Flata. Let's throw a real team in here. Come on, we got gear on you? No, we don't have good gear. We don't have leveled up gear. And let's go for the healer. Let's go for Fiona. Try to get River. There goes my healer. So if this doesn't work, we're going to drop her out. Throw somebody in that's maybe... I mean, maybe if I did an Almond... Oh, Kion taking some wax. Do I need to go double healer on this? Because he's silenced right now. Okay, he just popped out of it. That was going to be a close one right there. Stuck in a silence with no health. That new skin does look really cool. And I am only doing ×2. We can do ×6 on this. Babu is a beast sour. Absolute beast. Not using him so much on this account, but you know, I feel like it needs to be a little bit more appreciated. I mean, yes, we do have the Babu icon. Yeah, and so that's what they did in Archero, and I mean, that was kind of like one of the big things, but they got really kind of greedy with it. I mean, they were just not fixing the game at all, pushing out just skin every single update. But you take something from like Riot's point of view on it there. So Riot, skins are just all cosmetics, not really doing any difference. Simra FTW for the win. What is going on? We are just going to go here and Oh yeah, we're going to show off Babu. Babu, 19 stars right now. Engraving still at 11. We're going to work on it. And just to show you going to the fuse, we are so close. Well, not so close, but 2 more Babus and we're maxed out on this guy. We got the Babu guy up here. Let me just double check and see if we can still get that avatar frame. Yeah, we're going to throw it on this one. And now we'll switch back over and go back into the pay to win one. Pay to win, free to play, I get them confused. Hello, what's going on, Cody? So we are grinding some souls here. We are grinding the pay to win. I almost said free to play again. Yeah, we're just going to see how far we can push on this, at least until I get yelled at to get off the stream. Chat's working today. As I said, I forgot to change the thumbnail, even though I made a nice thumbnail. So now I got to go and redo the thumbnail again next time on it. But I'm thinking if we can get up to like 30 viewers on this thing here, I'll probably go and throw 5, I don't know. What do they call them again? 5 memberships? I don't know if anybody cares for a membership. I'm not really doing anything else exciting yet on it, but I just kind of want to see what happens. Because it says I'm supposed to get 10 free a month, and there's nothing in there that says that they're free. So I just kind of want to see, hey, if I get billed for 5 of these things. Somehow I got my real name on here. This is Naturally Taylor, by the way. Oh, okay. What's going on, bud? What's going on, Taylor? It's weird like that with YouTube. Sometimes they'll throw your real name. Sometimes you'll throw your @name on there. Same thing like when I get YouTube notifications for the comments. I'll go over to it and it'll say, you know, sticky figures, reply to you. And I go and click on the reply and it's actually like you know, Jesus Manzales, you know. So it's really weird how they do it sometimes. 2 Millia's out here. And, I mean, we got to go and attack right there. I don't think anybody's... Well, we can get stunned by Odelia back there. Let me drop all the gear on my Odelia. We're going to see how long Almond can stay alive. So Odelia didn't last long on that last one. See ya, Odell. Let's see what this does for us. What I would like to see change in how? Well, I'd like to see... Well, actually, what I say there? I was talking about Babu getting buffed. But then I said that I would honestly like to see... instead of going and buffing Babu, I want to see the next skin that comes out to be a Babu Dragon Ball Z. I want to see Super Saiyan Babu. That is what I want. And I feel like if they throw a Super Saiyan Babu out there, people are going to be like, oh... Well, yeah, I'm not a Babu user, but God, Super Saiyan Babu is just so overpowered. I mean, they don't have to go like the yellow or the blue. Maybe they go like a green Babu kind of aura around them. What's going on, Foxy? We are pushing the pay-to-win account. I'm just so used to saying free-to-play all the time. So this is one we spent money on, and this, I think we're officially $310 and some change on this now. All right, let's give this a go. A couple of manas out there, which are going to give... Do they give the attack debuffs or defense debuffs? Let's speed this up 6 times here. I think that said defense debuff. Maybe I shouldn't have sped it up so I could at least see what it says. Was 2730 a hard one? No, that's a Bazam. Yeah, let's give her a send. Probably could have brought Olga in, too, on it. Harf is gone. Like I said, Lilith on this, 19... Did I say 19 stars or 18 stars? But either way, 40 engraving. I always keep on forgetting what to look on it. We're pretty freaking strong with Lilith. We'll be able to see it here in a second. Let's see. Yeah, Lilith, 19 stars right now. And I think I just used up... Yeah, we still need 3 more Liliths there to take her to 20. What's the most efficient way to spend your money in the game? So I'm a believer that... I mean, it's kind of either way on it. But yes, monthly passes, that's what I get. I think that's one of the best things inside the game. But I'm also a real big fan of the level pass. And I really honestly hope that they make another one to the game. But yeah, I mean, the other ones they've done, level passes, advanced level passes, super level passes. So, I mean, this is at level 70. They could probably do the next one would be like 70 to 100. And usually they'll do like every 2 levels. They'll do like a 5, then so 75, 80, 85, 90, and then they'll do 92, 94, 96. That's what we see in the R game. It is kind of a cash grab, but it's something I always buy. And then obviously the monthly passes, which we're both rocking right now. And that is giving us that 6 times speed on this here. But honestly, back to the question as far as what would I like to see buff, I'd like to see a buff to Bazam. I feel like, you know, all light dark heroes should really be some of the strongest inside the game, and I really feel like Bazam is just lacking on it. Drop that Sanders. 27-31. Crush through. And what do we got? Another Babu. So let's reposition ourselves away from that. We'll put Olga over there. And see if we can drop Galan earlier, because he's going to go and start whirlwinding our back on it. But yeah, I would go with that. Even I would look for things that are going to increase your VIP too there, Vorval. VIP is something that might be like, I don't think people realize how much it actually helps inside the game, from just getting your freebies of your, you know, 2 free things of this, extra missions in the exploration, you get extra turns in the arena. There's a lot of good stuff you can get out of VIP. Not to mention, eventually you get to like skip through arenas, and I think even maybe there's something there. So I know you can skip arena. I think you might be able to skip Sanctum bosses too. But I mean, we're talking like level 14, 15. It's up there. Don't quote me on that one, but it's something I'm looking forward to. It's going to be a while before we get there, though. VIP 13 costs $18,000, $8,000 to get. Well, I mean, technically you get VIP every single day. So either $8,000 or 80 years, one of the two. But you see people out there with it. I mean, I don't know if they're really spending or if they're modding, but I mean, hey, if you have the money, you know, if money is not an issue for you and you can do it, 2 Galans. So either way, we're going to be hitting Fiona there. Is it Fiona or Fiora? I always get that wrong. I feel like I got to constantly click on her. Fiona. I'd also like it if they worked a little bit better as far as like the long press thing. I feel like if I have 5 heroes out there already and I click on one of these R ones, it should just bring up the screen for them. But yeah, if you're financially stable, and I mean like you don't have to worry about $8,000, you have it to spend, it's not going to hurt you at all, and you want to invest it in a game that you like, I'd say all for it. I mean, it's the people that are spending on these games that keep the updates coming. So I never shame anybody that's pay to win on stuff. What's going on with our music? Is there music coming? Oh, that's just like 30 seconds of dead noise at the end of that song. Cherry the Penguin, Digital Daydream is this song's called. I probably should leave it on the one here that says Twitch on it on this thing. Or the one that's going to split between the two. Yeah, let me do that. Let me go and I'll leave it on the YouTube one. Nobody's ever watching on Twitch anyways. Usually if I get a Twitch message, it's usually going to be the, hey, if you need more views, click on this here. One of those ones. Kion over on the right-hand side with a Babu. Let's go send it like this. Team presets that save items and artifacts for each hero. Tired of constantly switching them manually. Yeah, that was something that always kind of bugged me. Now it's easier, though, with having the, you know, the quick dismantle on it. And then obviously max enhancement. When I first started, like I had my first 5 main were all geared up, and then I had 2 other ones. And just having to go all 80 levels of click, 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 click. I mean, it was just so slow and drawn out. Kion over there. So let's swap Olga there. Move over on the other side. Although we're not going to have much luck getting Sol. So both Sol and Fiona are in the back, with the Laguda tank in the front. Just hit VIP 12 and the points from 12 to 13 double. So at that rate, level 15 can be set up to 32k. Jeez. So Logan, you have the skips through on, like, do you have it for Arena and Sanctum? Am I thinking right on that? There we go there. And what do we have? So this one we got a Benzel in the back. I'm going to group everybody here. I don't have a Benzel that's really really strong on this one to really take down Rochelle on it, so we'll just have to wait for the invincibility. Reset in 12 minutes. Huge time saver. Hey, thanks, Kushwizzle. Yeah, what do I gotta do on reset? So I did push the Sanctum earlier today on my free-to-play one. Antraps made a good point on it that, hey, you know, try to get your Sanctum done early. Try to go and get your, you know, I was saying, I do my, if you saw the video from yesterday, my daily routine. If it's a Sanctum day, Sanctum, you know, resets in 24 hours, I go and do Sanctum. If it's Dimensional Rift that resets in 24 hours, I do Dimensional Rift. And Antraps actually said, you know, get ahead one day. So, you know, the second that it pops for Dimensional Rift, do Dimensional Rift. So if you get something comes up, you're not rushed. And that's probably a better way to look at it. So I'm going to start trying to get in the habit of doing that. And then Ashura from my guild there said that definitely it's worth it to go through and use your free rerolls inside your exploration missions, because in about 3 days you can get enough for an epic hero. So something to keep in mind. I maxed out my level pass rewards and I went to spend the $20 for all the rewards. 30k gems and more. Holy cow. I think level 10 is around 1,000, not factoring in free points. I mean, I'm just happy with my 6 times speed on this here. I feel like that's a huge time saver. I mean, what I got to get in the habit of doing is doing my free-to-play where everything is ×2 and then go 6 times. I have a bad habit sometimes of playing it the other way around, and then that causes me to just feel like ×2 speed is just so slow after doing a 6 times speed. 30,000 gems is insane, though. I mean, well, I was at about 30,000 when the Mythic gear came out, and I literally dropped down to, like, I think I spent 17,000 gems re-rolling and buying abysses just so I could get... Hang on, we'll show you here. Well, let's collect this here first. Now, I know this is going to be incredibly impressive to a lot of people here, so, like, try to contain yourself. Make sure you're sitting down. Don't scream. There might be people sitting in your household. But that 19-star Lilith with the max engraving, look at that Mythic gear on there. 17,000 gems it took me to get the Abyssal Embers in order to get those. But I think they look pretty cool. I mean, I believe... Yeah, so they take a new form, a new graphic, a new GUI on there to show the overall strength. I mean, you can see it on the red gets a little bit something different on there from the blue or from the purple. How about if we go further down? Do we get... Is there cosmetic changes? Yeah, there's pretty much a cosmetic change on everything going up on it. Hey, thanks, Christian. Appreciate it. Although I can't talk properly in my content. You are the go of the game for me. It's all smoke and... Well, I guess I do show my losses on this now that I'm live streaming. But, no, I really appreciate it. I used to tell everybody, too, that, like, with Survivor.io and even archero, people are like, oh, my God, you're so good. It's like, you're just watching me win all the time. Like, you don't see the terrible moments of my oopsies and doing just, you know, terrible runs on things. So, 0 plays. Did you get good pulls from the new event since I'm having terrible rates? I've gotten a Selena the first time around, and this account I got a Luminous Ancient Soul. But it seems like I'm just getting a ton of Flatas. So, I think, you know, we got 26 people in here. If you guys can bear with me for a second. I think I might need to change my credit card on this. But I'm going to gift out 5 random memberships here. So let me just see. No. I think I got to go to... the other one, show chat. So let me see. Membership, is it there? Nope, that's just for me. So we're going to do membership gifting. And we'll do 5 memberships here. Let me see what credit card they give. Let me go. Make sure you guys can't see my screen here. Let me go and throw this guy right here. And we'll gift out 5 things. It's just random, so don't think I'm picking anybody specifically. I'm trying really hard not to say the numbers out loud because that's something I tend to do. I mean, I guess I could say the 0128 for the month it expires. I will not say the security code out loud. And that looks good there. Now that I got my business credit cards and business accounts on it. All right, so we have 5 memberships. Like I said, they're random. As far as I know, they're random. So if you get one, consider yourself lucky. But don't feel like I'm being specific on going. So here we go right here. Let's see if it goes through. Your gifts have been announced in the live chat. Gifted 5 memberships. Okay, so Tinowin, Salvador, Raikiu, Jovan V, Marty Esquador. So there you go. So we got 5 gifted things. I think I'll probably be charged for it. I mean, it says I'm supposed to be able to hand out 10 of them, but yeah, congrats everybody. So you're now an official butt picker there, which, like I said, I really haven't done anything. You get a green name to you now. Yeah, we'll do more of these in the future too. I mean, it's the least I can do. I mean, it's to my channel. But like I said, they get the green logo on their name and stuff. And for my purposes, now I can go and see like, okay, do I get charged? Is this in part of the free 10? Because it was supposed to start like December. Hey, no problem. Well, thanks for being an official butt picker now. So, and I think that's, let me click down here too. So you are all getting, I think, yeah, you guys are all official butt pickers there. And you now have the toilet paper loyalty badge. There's the $1.99 tier, which is I'm buying soap, some hand soap. The $4.99, which is the official butt picker. And then the $6.99, which is I'm smart and wear gloves. So I got to work on it a little bit there as far as some of the things in it. Oh, hang on. Let me get over to the other one here. Officially a butt picker. That's right. And you got a green name, too. Oh, where are we here? Well, we got a soul in the back. I'm going to separate, I think. So the crazy thing when I play this account, I'm so used to Babu there. Abala going right and provoking Kion. But in this one, he actually will go and provoke Lilith on it. Game over. So, yeah, I have a weird sense of humor. That's about the best I could say about it there. Let's go and see. 2744. We're close. I'm wondering what the 50 was on this one. Let me go and move this over here. I want to drop this Abala so Lilith can start doing her thing. And we'll just let Olga take all the damage on it. I was surprised to see that, what was it? Was Soul in the shop today? So it looks like we're not getting just that four hero rotation on the Soul shop there. Is there a way to have Milia not target melee classes? I think she pretty much just goes for the lowest HP there. So let's see here. Milia. Yeah, deal 108% damage to the enemy with the lowest HP. So, lowest HP. Critically hit. Heal yourself. Yep, so all it is, I mean, if the melee heroes just have lower health than the other heroes, that's just who she's going to go for. You feel like, oh, well, that's because she's typically going to be going and hitting whoever gets hit first. So if you want to try to prevent that and get Milia to hit one of the other heroes and get it where she does try to get one of those squishies right away, go and throw some speed on her inside your runes. Reroll till you get maybe like 1 or 2 speeds. And that should make it where she's going to get her attack out first. Because actually, let's see here. I think she's still pretty quick for the most part. Come on, hold down. We hit these 3 little lines right here. You can actually see a stat. So she's 77 on this. If I go over to Tanya, Tanya's 62. So Tanya will be attacking after Milia. Bazam's 74. What did I say Milia was? 77? So Fleta here, on the other hand, 91. So that's why you're going to always see Fleta get those first attacks out. So get your speed plus 8 or whatever it is, and then that'll hopefully help resolve that. At least until somebody else up front takes the hit, but if you want to try to get that first sneak attack, that's why. I feel like my Milia always attacks tanks. I mean, I think that's why I just read there. Yeah, mostly pairing with a priority. I mean, it's the same thing with a Bala there, where that Bala is always going to go and provoke the hero with the highest attack, so that's where my Lilith gets hit on this one, and Kyan gets hit on the other one. Oh, So yeah, I mean, if you did something like a Fleta, or even got Nadina there, that, you know, hits the back row. Or Adora, great way to go. You know, get Adora, she's got a pretty quick attack. What's actually her attack there? How fast is her speed? Come on, Adora. So she's 90 also. So figure you pop an Adora out there, that's pretty freaking quick. She's going to go hit somebody, take down some of their health. You throw a Milia right behind it. Bam, bam. And hopefully that's enough to get rid of one of the squishies there. Or, you know, you could actually pick who it is. I mean, if we wanted to get rid of this Galan right there, or even like you see Selena's out a lot of time, that's not a bad strategy I go by. Yeah, well, she's fast, but not as fast as Fleta there. So my other one, like I think I had Fleta at 8 stars on my free-to-play one. And I was sitting on like 8 copies of Fleta, just to show you how many Fletas I'm getting from the other one. So I just went and pushed her up, I think like up to like 12 stars or so. Or maybe it was even this one. One of these I pushed pretty hard. Maybe it wasn't this one because... No, it was this one right here. So we got Fleta to 10 stars. I had her, I think, still at 1 star on it. So there's that. And what we got? 3 more Fletas there? 4 more Fletas? That is Fleta, right? I get confused. I really wish that they would go and make the same icon for both your fillers and the one that you had the outfit on. But yeah, we're still sitting on 4 of them right now for Fleta. And that's after me taking her from 1 star up to 10 stars. Oh, Benzo is a freaking beast. I love my Benzo on my other account. But I wasn't really going so much for light dark heroes on this one. My main goal on this account was to push my main 5 that you see here. So at first I was getting a lot of Soul Link, Soul Stones, just to get them kind of boosted up and stuff. Mr. 23, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. We are just grinding the good old pay to win, which is on iPICKmyBUTT Guild 2, which Mr. 23 Carrot is in. So we're crushing it right now. And I'm behind on this one. I haven't been pushing as much because I put a lot of time into the free-to-play one. That this just seemed necessary to kind of go through and put some levels behind us. But so far, it's been pretty smooth so far for pushing on this. I mean, the only thing I think we really lost was when we tried to do our 4 skinned heroes there. Wait, that didn't sound good. 4 skinned heroes? I meant the heroes, the 4 heroes with the skins, not the other thing that everybody's thinking now. But the hero that I hate I hate going up against. Selena's definitely a pain. Zeg can be a pain. I hate going up against other Kyans because it seems like a lot of times if they always seem to creep up on me. But yeah, I'd probably say Selena might be one of the most annoying ones for me. Just because of the revives and then dying the revives. What are we going to do here? We're going to keep this like this because of Delica's there. But who else can be a pain? Not on this account, but my free-to-play one. I hate going up against Abalas because it's just a provoke on my Cayenne for those first 2-3 rounds. Especially if there's some sort of stun in there. I don't really build a lot of CC resistance on my free-to-play one, so anything that really stuns me can be kind of annoying. Annoying, I should say. I just kind of rolled over mine. And annoying. Yeah, so Bazam needs a buff. Bazam's weak. I mean, we're pretty strong here right now for having our max Cayenne. Come on, Almond. Plus, we got the Might of Despair. Sanders going down. Can't play without him. How many stars you got him at there, Nicky Bach? Are we talking like you got stars, or you just got a good amount of stars compared to your other heroes? So there's 28 right there. Sanctuary of Souls. We got ourselves no grass on this one. Let's go here, collect the freebies. Main stage challenge. Okay, we got reset too. This is going to give us 500 gems or 1,000 gems. 200, 400. There's 400 right there. Not even 500. And let's go in and collect those select summons. This one here, I didn't go and waste them all on a Babu. So you can see here, 130. We're sitting on those. We'll just collect the free one. And we're on 17 for select summons. So I'm trying very hard to go through and make sure I got enough of these things when reset happens. It's going to bug me with all these gold question marks around. Real quick, we got events too. So, I mean, I guess let me just go and let me just get a couple of things here real quick. And this way we can go and see if we get anything good out of our dice board there. I will just attack the top one. Let it rip. Not even going to look at positioning. Just want to burn this. 6 times speed, just so nice. Hey, Antraps, made it to the live. Thanks for popping in, buddy. I was talking about you earlier and taking your advice of going and trying to get a day ahead on the Secret Sanctum and the Dimensional Rift. So, great tip there. Sometimes I hated going up against Flayed and Million even when they're together on the same team because they both hit the enemy without the lowest hit points. It definitely is a nasty combo, but just go in with 5 tanks, right? Bala and Cayenne are the bone of my team. Nice. Chimezi. Chimezi Emi Ukono. Chimezi Emi Ukonu. Let me know if I'm saying that right. For some reason, I have good luck with pronouncing people's names. I just pronounce everything else wrong in life. So we have that there. Let's go get our shop. I guess I could probably skip out on the, what's it called? And then another tip that somebody gave me was instead of going in and going to the dismantle, just dismantle a rune right inside here. So, oh, no. Wait, can I dismantle it? I can't dismantle it right there. So I do have to go into this portion. So rune, dismantle that. Is there an artifact you're most excited to get or craft? What do you seem to like the most exciting ones? I like the ones that seem to boost my attack. I mean, I do like the... It's going to be a while before I get any of the mythics. Let's put it that way. I'm just excited to get one of the legendary ones. I find that with some of the purple ones, you know, some of them are rated at 6% attack. The other ones only give 4.5% attack. So the only ones I'm really worried about right now is I think it was my crit increases by 13 when somebody dies. The active skill only costs 80 energy. I think those were the kind of the big ones I was peeking at. Because I was going to make a video on it, and it's like, I barely have any of these things. I don't want to just go through and just read stats on it. I actually want to be able to like show you like, oh, look at this thing go on it. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, I think we get them in the mail too, right? Did I already collect the mail? Nothing in mail. Get all those freebies. Delete all those. Go to event. Nothing sitting on anything good on this here yet, but let's see what we can get out of this thing. 35 times. Let's see how my RNG is today. Chimizi. Chimizai? I said I'm pretty good at trying to pronounce things, but I am terrible at reading stuff. So I don't know. It all depends how fast I can get some of these. It's like, so like the things that go through my head is, do I go and make one of what I think is going to be the best out of, all of them together there? Or do I go and I just focus on doing what I think is the best of purples? Or do I wait till I have all the purples and then make one on every single purple? Or do I do every individual purple on it? So it's kind of a tough one. I don't know. I'll probably make some soon, but that's something I was considering doing yesterday. I was starting to look through them and see what I like the best. And then I was like, I saw somebody pop up the comment like, hey, can you show your daily routine? I've been asked that plenty of times before. Yeah, who does it? It's, I forget. They just commented on my where my posts are. It starts with the S. Is it Sugri? Let me. They do it all the time. Let me go over to Discord real quick. Lalagapu does it. He'll throw like 4 screens on at once and get them all on there. So yes, I have seen it there. I don't know if my brain could handle it. Send you a DM with a screenshot. I'll check it out later there. Play 3 at the same time. And you're just doing it on BlueStacks there, Antrips? Is there a reliable way to get Sanders, or is he just luck base hero get? Well, hopefully, hang on. Let's actually see. Do we have a Sanders inside the shop today? We are going to go shop. Soul shop. It's a Harfa. Nobody cares about a Harfa. Antraps, do you know how many times they're going to be rotating this thing here? Is it just going to be continuous? Need to level up my Sanders? I think we all need to level up my Sanders there, but you see him going. I mean, he freaking kills it. Got to sacrifice some game quality since my setup isn't the greatest. I might try it here one of those days. I don't know. I've used BlueStacks in the past, and it's one of those things that's like, it's a lot of mouse clicking. I probably told this story before of me playing. So I play Wild Rift, which is like a League of Legends on the phone, and it's you're using your thumbs on it. And I was getting pretty good. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go play League. I'm going in as an intro. I'll show all these noobs. And I went in there and I was just like, I didn't know where I was clicking or what I'm supposed to be doing.
Boo! Boo!
There's the wife again. I didn't know where to click and it worked well for me. So I realized, where I was good back in when I was a kid and playing Doom. The original Doom and Doom 2. This is like going back like 90s. I was pretty... Oh, that wasn't a good positioning right there with Cayenne out there. I used to be pretty good with keyboard and mouse, but I've always been kind of more of a touchscreen type person. The mode could end up being a cycle of continuous randoms. I gotta say, I like it. I mean, this account right here, I am pushing Olga on. So for like this one, it's like, oh man, like, so much for getting my Olga up to 20 stars. But I do like seeing some of the other ones. I love seeing my Babu in there. Do you know that they actually got a group of scientists together over in the Netherlands? And it was like 6 or 7 of them. They tested out all the heroes inside the game. And I guess there's some hidden stats in Babu. And it turns out that Babu is the strongest character inside the game. I mean, even actually stronger than the light dark heroes. I wish I remember the scientist's name there. I'd love to give him credit, but yeah, Babu's the best hero. Is that believable? Do you have Zagarko too in the Advanced Arena exchange? Do we got a Zeg back again? Hang on a second here. We got a Zeg. Season begins. I think we're all going to have a Zeg. 246. Look at it. I've been saving up for this stuff. Although this account here, I'm saving up for a Selena. We're only at 10 stars. Hang on. We got to go see where we're at over on the R one here. I'm grabbing a Zeg. Saving for Selena next cycle. It is a tough mix on it there. I mean, I'm at 14 stars with Zeg right now. And do we have any copies of them? No copies of them at the moment. Arena. I don't think I have as many points on that one as I do on the pay-to-win one. 167. And my Selena on this one, I mean, Selena's so close. I think I got to save for Selena on this one. Man, I really want some more Zags. Babu stocks. Babu is the best. You said it, Christian. What kind of study is that? They called it the Babu Bantastic Study. Oh, skip ad. 14 seconds, 13 seconds. Let's get that ad off there. Sorry, I try to skip those things if anybody's getting ads on it. That is how I get paid through good old YouTube there. By watching ads, but I figure if somebody's watching it through, you know, as a replay, you know, let them throw an ad, they can skip over a lot easier. But I think when you're sitting in there live, it just kind of throws everything out because that's like, oh man, is everything delayed 5-10 seconds now? And I'd like to keep it fresh. So I guess even though Zeg is in there, this other account, even 147, that was one of my goals too, is to use Odelia and then get Selena, start up on that. Okay, so 129 days on the pay-to-win one. And where we got for Selena on this one? So this one actually, Selena here. Why am I not using Selena right now? I've got her engraving, and I'm not using Selena at all? Am I stupid? When did I do that? I don't remember doing that at all. We're going to go and... Sorry, Almond. I do not remember getting Selena to that point inside the game. But now here's the issue again. So we got Zeg sitting at 10 stars. I don't really push the engraving though on him yet. I'm gonna save for Selena on both of these. Opera GX anyways, built in ad block. So pretty much the way it works for me is, I think CPM for me is like $3 or $4 that I get on this. So for every 1,000 views, I'll get $3 or $4 from YouTube. And then that's obviously tax, so I get hit by that also. So I have to claim on my taxes. But yeah, about $3, $4. I've got all this nice stuff in here, cameras, lights. I've been able to get every single video game system I wanted. I got my MacBook M2 Max with 32 gig processor, 16 this, wherever it is. Got the 2080 Ti, the Ryzen 9, so it's like I've got all my toys. So it's enough to keep me busy with that stuff, and obviously I can spend some money inside the game. But it's I'm fortunate. Let me put it that way. There's nothing better than buying a video game system and be like, oh, I got to save the receipt because I got to write this off of my taxes. If you're a gamer, that is. Or a diehard gamer, I should say. I think that's like where the mentality comes in. But I did finally get smart this time because right after I got the Xbox, was it the Series X there, the newest one? I had the opportunity to get the PlayStation, and I barely touched my Xbox. I played Halo a bunch, played some Modern Warfare, and I had a chance to get the PlayStation. It's like, do I want to spend $500? And I said, nope, I don't need it. Because I got all these old gaming systems that are just sitting there and they're getting broken from being in just moist spots and broken controllers getting kind of stiff on it. Do you like Opera GX? I know I've heard a lot of people using that there, Antraps. I'm trying to think who's the one that usually pushes Opera GX. Is it Asmongold? No, it's Penguin Zero. It's Charlie, Moist Critical. He's always pushing Opera GX. Can't do the exact same on PC and just hook up a controller. Yeah, it's true. I mean, things are a lot different nowadays too. Well, I couldn't resist the next event, so I bought. I love Zagrako too. That's why I'm kind of like disappointed right now, because Zagrako is an absolute beast for me in my free-to-play one, and I'd love to get him to 15 stars. Because do we unlock something at 15 stars? Yeah, there it is right there. So that would go from attack plus 25% for 2 turns, lifesteal 35% for 2 turns. So 30% and 40%. So, and that'd be max 2 times. So that's a good jump on him. He can be really annoying with the with his revives. So let's get Selena in here. Totally forgot to throw her in. I can't believe I didn't realize that I had her engraving already on this one. I was so focused on the free-to-play. Yeah, I mean, the Xbox pretty much is like a streaming service right now. I did get Elden Ring. So that was another one that I played because I did the Dark Souls 3. I did Bloodborne. I did a couple other of those style games. So I was excited when Elden Ring came out, and I didn't have time. And then somebody told me about cheesing the bird. Gained like 20 extra levels, and I ruined the fun for me. Did I scratch myself? I think I'm just seeing a spot. Thought I saw blood on me, but it was just the angle. What else was I going to say? The last game I bought was the new... Because we got not the fanciest Nintendo Switch. We got a Nintendo Switch. We don't got the LED one or whatever last came out. But I did get Tears of the Kingdom. And because I played the crap out of Breath of the Wild. I beat the game. I got all the little shrines. I'd say I beat about 90%. I did everything but find the bugs inside the game. So I was excited for Tears of the Kingdom, and I played that, and then I started watching all these Asian kids build, like, Gundam Warriors and, like, crazy stuff, and I'm just like, I am not smart enough to go and try to build Gundams and things like that, so I totally stopped playing it. As long as the free VPN and ad block work. It throws you a lot of default settings. I'll have to check it out. It's, I keep on hearing about it. I mean, I've heard about it for a while, but I was just kind of like, do I really want to go and try to reconfigure things? I like to use just Google Chrome a lot because it attaches well with YouTube, so that tends to be something. And that's actually why I got the Pixel 7 Pro, Google Pixel, which I absolutely hate the phone. Don't ever buy a Google Pixel. Complete junk. Sorry if anybody owns it. It's junk for me because it cuts out my screen recording after like 13, 14 minutes. Can you explain what an accuracy rune does? Because I still don't understand what it is. So accuracy is going to be when people dodge. Accuracy is going to be making sure that they can't dodge. Hey, thanks, Christian. I really appreciate you hanging out and popping in. Good night from Italy. Good night from New York, USA. Closer to Niagara Falls, not the city. Not the Bronx, you know. Hey, what are you talking about here? None of that. We just got the redhead accent, but thank you for popping in. But yeah, accuracy is just going to make sure that you're landing that full 100% damage hit and preventing them from taking a 50% damage when they dodge. What we got there? Is that Naru in the back? Naru, Bazam, Sanders up front of Babu. I'm actually very happy that I got Selena here to like 11 stars because I was kind of like, man, you know, how far can I really push on this? And I probably should look to see where my engraving's at. I think I started pumping some more engravings into Kion. So let's just take a look at that real quick. He's at 29. Take him to 30 there. That last 10 is going to be kind of tough. So we got Lilith, obviously, is at 20. Or at 40 for engraving. We're taking Kion to 40, so maybe Selena is the next best way to go on the engraving. Resurrect one random fallen ally with 50% of their health and energy. 60% and 70. 60% and 100. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? You think it's worth to... Well, I mean, as we go up in levels, we get stronger attack. So 4%, 8%, and 8%. And let's go over to the guide here and look at this on her. So engraving on this. So yeah, I mean, you pump levels in, you're going to get the attack, the defense, and the HP. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, you know, I don't take the engravings past 10 on it. If it's a hero that you're playing and you're making stronger, I mean, those are some pretty decent big numbers that you get out of that. Stopped on 10. 30 is nice, but other heroes first for me. Yeah, that's kind of the big thing. It's like you want to try to get the 5 that you use, and then there's always a couple of scatter ones. Like you see I'm not using Abala, but I use Abala pretty religiously inside the Abyss there. So it's like, oh man, I kind of want to get that. It's kind of it's tough. Which comes back to why you should be getting apples when you see them. Apples and eggs are always good to grab from events. See if we can make it to 29 here in this stream. 26 million rated team. Jeez. See, I can check this one here. This one's got some... I think I got some up there. Let's go see what the ranking is on this one. Support. Ranking. Shadow step there. 176 million. 169 million. 115 million. Is dude just... Let me go in the arena real quick, see if we can find him. I am pretty ranked. I mean, I'm only ranked 58 on this one. I'm not pushing. I better do some of those. 21. I don't think I'm going to see the #1 player being up this low. I mean, there's 22. They were ranked #4. There he is right there. Let's see what he's rocking for gear. So nothing really too crazy. I mean, they got a bunch of 20 stars. Bunch of red gear. They got 1 mythic out there, and look at all those onslaughts. All fully stacked with attack. Attack, speed, speed, attack. For Benzo there, really making sure that gets out. Attack, 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 penetration. Attack, 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 crit rate. Attack, physical resistance, speed. So, man, that's pretty nuts. That's either some hardcore grinding or some money spent. 5 onslaught runes. I mean, I just go to the rank tab. So when I go to the rank tab there, Salvador, it seems like when I click on it, I can't actually see what they're running for their best team. At least I don't know where to click on it if I am. I gotta try to get through these things. 28-12. I'm gonna press fast. If I could knock 2 chapters off, that would be sweet, but... He challenged me and I didn't hit any members of his squad. I've been there. I'm always like that. Like, I'll get up to, like, you know, like the rank 2 or 3 spot. It's like, oh, let me just see what this guy has with 15 million more power than me. Today is the last day that I can eat taco soup. What is Soul Link for and how do I use it? So Soul Link is going to be your first 5 heroes that you get are going to be able to get leveled up. And so say you level up all 5 of your heroes to level 100. When you slot people in the other ones, they're going to take the same level. So right now I got Perfect Link, which is what happens when you get to, what was it, 220 there? But you can see my first 5 here, which are all 340, then turn all my other ones into 340 for their levels. So it's just a way that you can only really have to focus on leveling up 5 heroes, and then anybody else in those slots get the benefits. Oh, you know what? We can put Milia in here now. There you are, Milia. Need battle this here. But yeah, last day of eating taco soup. I'm looking forward to that. It's like a chili. Tastes like tacos. You use Tostito chips. Scoop it in. It's definitely thousands of dollars. That's why I always wonder, are people spending the money or are they running some sort of mod on the game? That's, here they are. Pretty sure you got a lot of top dogs and sweethearts. So in sweethearts, are they all pretty much sitting in the same server over there? I know they're definitely strong. I mean, they're not as strong as the iPICKmyBUTT guild, but no, there's solid players inside there. Oh my god. Void Man is just running a train on me. God, it's nice to have Selena. Music. I want some. Holding Me Back by Swift7. So good news, everybody. It looks like even though Taylor Swift is going to be having 4 days of concerts in Tokyo and Japan, it does look like she is going to make it back in time to see the Super Bowl. She's going to be, because it's like the Super Bowl is on the 11th. Her last concert on the 11th, but they're so far ahead in time that by the time she flies back, she'll be able to sleep and still make it to the Super Bowl. So all those Swiftie fans out there, it looks like Taylor's going to be making it. Chapter 40 plus from whatever server. Jeez. That's insane. Yeah, it could be a mod hack, but I mean, like I said, people are more financially set than I am, where they can go and just say hey, I'm going to put it in here. I mean, it's Survivor.io. I dropped probably over $1,000 on that game. Snaker, I probably did close to, $1,000 on it. Archero is probably even more than that because that was 4 years. Hey man, really enjoying the videos. They help me a lot. Keep on going, Greens. Hey, greens from Amsterdam. Greetings from New York, USA. They're Jeeb Dehan. Sorry, I missed you in the chat there on it there, Foxy. Or VIP slots and selling. Oh, the VIP slots. They didn't mean anything at all. Yep. I'm scattered brain right now. I'm talking about Taylor Swift and taco soup, my 2 favorite things. Kine over there. He's going to have a chance to hit Lulu. Probably should have moved him around. Lilith kicking in. Wish I had a Benzo to burn. No. Cayenne's going to drop here in a second. We'll have to wait for her to die to get Cayenne back in. I think Lilith can crush it here, though. They brought a Lulu back. Come on, Lilith. Come on, Lilith. The counter by Lilith is pretty freaking annoying, too. RJ Turpin. Ellie says hi. Hi, Ellie. I pick my butt. I pick my butt. Everybody, that's my brother right there. RJ Turpin. And he's with my niece, Ellie. I got to buy cookies. Girl Scout cookies there. I'm glad you popped in because I was going to do it the other night and I forgot. So I'll get Kristen texting me to get some cookies. Oh, what we got? We got Benzo there. I'm going to swap over here and move Cayenne on this side just so we can get rid of Dex on it. And then, what's it called? Dex and Abala. Boy Scouts popcorn. Screw the cookies. Well, I did get a bark box through, what's it called, from her too, for Girl Scouts. So that was one of the things. The other thing I was going to say too is, so I was telling everybody I was going to be, I had a stream I did yesterday, which it was all set up on it. There was like 4,000 people watching me, and I start the stream, and so I'm streaming on Facebook, on YouTube, and then on Instagram. So I got all these people watching me, and then I go and start it, and I had the Facebook, and it boots me out of Facebook. So I spend like the first 4 minutes of this stream for the first time for this channel, and I'm sitting there like a kid on stage in my underwear that forgot his lines. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. But once I got back in, then it all worked out. And so I survived this stream. I'm still streaming after that. You pooped in your pants, said Ellie? No, I didn't poop in my pants. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't tell anybody that I did that. No, I just go right through OBS on it there, Mantraps. I mean, Streamlabs is a version of OBS. You know, it's modified on it. So I go through OBS. I find it's just a little bit more customizable than Streamlabs. Streamlabs is kind of like the... So I guess OBS, I'd say, is like the Android version. And then Apple came through and said, oh, let's turn this into, you know, an Apple version of it. So I use OBS. But I do have a modifier or expansion on this, which is allowing me to do the vertical over on Instagram. So we're on vertical on Instagram, and then we're on horizontal for YouTube and Twitch. But I do have Streamlabs on here because I wanted to get it to have like the, you know, every time somebody subscribed to the channel, it would pop something up. But I think that's more like more of a Twitch thing. And at the time, I was streaming a bunch on Twitch because I thought I'd get a free T-shirt when I hit 100. Turns out when you get certified on Twitch that you have to buy the T-shirt. So I never got my free T-shirt, and I'm too cheap to want to go and buy one. But I probably should buy one. Do you play any games on your computer? I did go and... Let me think about this here. I did try Rebel Inc. Escalations, which was kind of like Plague Inc. If you ever played that game, that was kind of a big game. So I got the Rebel Inc. version because I played it on the mobile. I wanted to see how that was. I used to play a lot of Warcraft and stuff back in the day, like Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3. But no, I don't really play a lot of games on there. I like to kind of just sit on the couch, so if I am going to play something, it's going to be on the laptop. And I got so much going on with YouTube and everything else that usually it's just the phone in front of me or just doing business things and stuff like that. OSRS. I don't know what OSRS is. Is that a game I should play? You're talking to a moron here. So if it was something from one of those games, I'm brain farting on it. There's not a lot that goes on in here. The memory is not great at all. Especially when I go and make a video about something and all the specs and everything, and then like a month goes by and somebody's like, oh, so what was this number here? And it's just like, I gotta go back watch my video again. I know I did all the testing on it. I just don't honestly remember. We're halfway there. 28:25. Hour and 10 minutes on the stream, going up against two Kyans, a Selena, a Lulu, and a Sanders. This looks annoying. So let me go and do one of these. Let's try to keep Kyan as live as long as possible. Luckily, having a 20-star Kyan is helping us out here. That Lilith, once she starts getting going. Can we get Lilith up? She's going to pop him back up. I was going to say, can Lilith get out there before Selena casts again? I love my Lilith. Really do. But I remember that was one that I struggled with on the free-to-play account. So yes, Cayenne's one of the ones that I fear when I see them. Even though I got a pretty jacked up one myself. Let's collect this goods right here. 28-27. We got a Ken over there. We got Amelia. Let's see if Amelia drops out Selena. If Amelia drops out Selena, does she revive herself and then still have her other free revive? Guess that's something I gotta wait and see. There goes Selena. Let's wait and see the next round. Is she gonna come back? Doesn't look like Selena's coming back. Oof. That's rough. I gotta read up on that stat real quick. Come on, hold down. Upon death, resurrect one random fallen ally. So technically she's not an ally. That would be kind of sweet though. 28-28. So we'll have to see how 29 is another day. Understand why I'm no longer caught up with streamer things. I used to be a live stream moderator for some big streamers back in my high school days. Ludwig, this guy's toast, name for you. Oh, cool. Yeah, I watched some Ludwig. I used to watch this guy's toast for TFTs there. So that's pretty impressive. Yeah, I do enjoy Ludwig. I'm trying to think. Was that Moist Muggle? Is his other name he goes by? Yeah, in Disguise, he also played a lot of League too, if I remember it correctly. So now I'll pretty much watch YouTube or listen to YouTube when I'm driving, and it'll usually today I listened to some Tucker Carlson, but mainly it's usually I'll listen to Moist Critical, Charlie. I'll listen to Asmongold, and then every now and then, Ludwig will post one. I watch more of his review channel or his react channel things. Go get him, Lilith. And then every now and then I'll watch some Russell Brand, but Russell Brand seems to be like, they all seem kind of similar. I have a little bit hard time with his accent. But that's kind of like the background. Oh, and then Powerful Joe Rogan Experience. Powerful JRE. I always get caught up in watching Joe Rogan. Yes, Magomel. That's the one. Yep, I'll watch that. Drop those Adinas. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I'll kind of go and just, if I'm at home and I end up watching YouTube, which I really don't get a lot of opportunities, it's usually going to be something related to what I'm doing. So, like, I was watching a lot of stuff for, like, LLC taxes, so I got a bunch of those in my things. A lot of stuff for, like, editing on Final Cut Pro, Apple Motion, just trying to learn stuff. I use YouTube as the way it was supposed to be intended for educational purposes. Otherwise, I'll get caught up in the TikTok thing and just watching those things go through. 28-30. Can I do 17 more stages in 17 minutes because I'm hungry and want some taco soup? And then I'll probably play Wild Rift for a little bit. See if I can hook people with my Blitzcrank there. That is Cayenne. That is Cayenne with the skin there, Sarldon. Let's just give you a first-hand look. Pretty freaking beastie on it. Roar. Yeah, I think they did a good job on that. When I first saw the image of it, like, in, like, the picture that they posted on the Discord, I was like, not really too crazy about, but once I bought it and saw it, I was like, okay, this is pretty freaking sick. Nowhere as cool as a Babu Super Saiyan, though. I might have to go and just try to edit myself and make my own Babu Super Saiyan, pass that along to the devs, and just like, hey, this is the projection for quarter number 2 here of 2024. Super Saiyan Babu. Maybe take it one step further and have a rainbow, a color-changing Super Saiyan aura. But I guess the question would be is if he does become Super Saiyan, does he have hair? Because right now I don't think Babu has hair, does he? He's just, nope, he's just a rock. So those are my life goals. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. And like I said, I'm happy that it was only $15. I didn't have to spend $50 on it. And I do kind of wish that they'd give the opportunity for people to buy both Abala and Milia there for $15 versus being like, oh, sorry, you missed out on the Sanctum passes. I'm a big believer that in games like this, or what makes games better, is anybody should be able to get anything. Well, I guess I should rephrase that, because I think that will come eventually to this. Survivor.io did it. I'm a big believer of, I feel like the people that are free to play should be able to get the same things as people that paid to play there. So where we can only get these skins by spending on it, I really would like to see them offer some sort of shard system to unlock it. But usually when you start getting into shard systems, then it comes to the point where, all right, now this skin has some sort of value of, you know, increased attack or giving some other buff inside the game. Get him, Lilith. That silence just shut me right down on it, though, didn't it? So maybe I need to reposition Selena in the back there, because I'm not thinking about those group hits on it. Invincibility shields just really bug me for some reason. Next stage. Grab that. We got 1,000 soul stones coming up. So I find by the time I'm done streaming, like, I must, like, hold my mouth, like, this side, like, when I'm talking. Because I get done and it's like, my jaw is, like, out of place back here. So then I sit there and I'm like, I try to pop it back in place on it. So maybe for, like, the last 15 minutes of the stream, I just need to sit there and just kind of try to push my jaw back in place. I guess naturally I talk on this side of the mouth, or I need to talk more on this side of the mouth. There you go. Clip that for everybody right there. So one of the things I think about the day that I die, I don't know if anybody else does this at all, but I'll find myself just randomly through my life making funny faces at myself inside the mirror. And I've come to think, like, I wonder if the day that I die, if I'm going to go back and see a flashback of myself of just making every single funny face inside the mirror. And I think when I thought about that was, there's that Netflix show, Haunting of the Hills. And when the girl sees the broken neck lady, like the broken neck lady was actually her, and she goes back in time, like sees all the situations where it was her looking over. I don't really think there is a good team composition for Bazam, to be honest with you, Saraldin. Bazam is not really doing that well inside the game. My Bazams are all weak on it here. So let's see. Attack damage to one enemy. Attack and normal attacks increased by 40%. Normal attack, gain a buff that increases penetration by 30% for 3 turns. Start battle, dodge rate increases by 3%. Whenever you dodge, gain a buff that increases attack by 12%. Upon death, deal attack 140% damage to the enemy attacker. And then our engraving, every time you resurrected, reduce energy of all enemies by 25. So I'd probably say slap him in the back like you would with a normal DPS style hero. And just, you know, maybe build 2 tanks, maybe another DPS, and an intelligence or 2 intelligence on it. Just kind of like you see a lot of times, like when you see Bazam inside the game here, you're going up against him. But fortunately, not a lot of people are really using them, which, once again, I think Bazam needs a buff. You got Lilith and Cayenne from event? I am not that lucky. I don't even, do we even finish clicking on the dice for that? I don't think we even went through and did any more on it. Let me go pop back in over there after this one. $28.40. Support. No, we want to go here. Events. 4 more dice rolls. And we already went right over the Selena on it. Unless we get 2 here. Oh, 1. Take something. Oh, don't take the chest away. Whew. That makes me so nervous. Collect them all, collector. Chaos. And Kaion's still low on it. So I probably could go through. Oh, we got one roll left. I could probably go and collect the other ones for the rest of my dailies here. I mean, we're enhanced equipment, enhanced runes, but I'll tackle through those later on. There's our soul links. Not soul links, soul stones. 9 more stages to go. I have not played archero. Hey, Fuat, but I have not played archero in a very long time, except for what's it called? Beating chapter 35. So no, I couldn't even tell you. Probably your best bet is to go over and see archero play. He still plays the game. He's still posting on it. I think both archero play and archero play world would probably be your best bet if you have any questions. And they usually, I don't think they have a Discord, but they have, what is one of the, is it Line that they use over? I think it's Line. Let me look at my social media things here. It's not in there. Those are all games. No, that's for my camera. Rumble. Try to find out. Maybe it's in this one. Probably could be. Telegram. So he uses a lot of Telegram. Let's see here. I am Turkish and my English is not good. So let's do this. Translate. And we'll go English to Turkish here. All the way down to the T's. And then we'll say, I don't play archero anymore. But check out archero play. So Artik archero oyanama yoram amu archero play bir gozat. Can we get a voice on this?
Artık archero oynamıyorum ama archero play'e bir göz at.
Say that 10 times fast. So yeah, I'm not really playing it anymore. And for me, I don't really try to log into other people's accounts on things just for security purposes on my stuff. I've had a lot of people since over the 5 years. Everybody wants to steal YouTube accounts from people. So whether it's a scam, whether it's a link, people disguising themselves as sponsorships. He wants a fee and no cheat for iOS. Where are you from? I'm from USA. So he's trying to get rich off of you, making that money. But yeah, I'm in New York, USA. So, but yeah, security purposes, I try really not to do anything with logging in our accounts because it's, I think, to the point where back in the day I had gotten a refurbished phone from Verizon. I broke my phone, which this is actually, price points are different regions. That's bannable in Souls, yeah. Sika Silent. Oh, good for you, man. Well, hopefully you make it over here, and it's not as pretty as everybody thinks, but I'm doing okay over here. I wish the government wouldn't try to just start wars with everybody, and feel like we have to try to spread our world peace to everybody or spread our freedom, as they say. So I'm a big believer of supporting our troops and everything else. I just believe that people behind our politics are more focused on filling their own pockets with money and making all the decisions based by them getting rich. So that's my thought on it. But what was I going to say? So I break my iPhone 6 And I had this thing through Verizon where you spend $50, they send you a brand new refurbished iPhone. So, yeah, you can make a living by doing that. So my box finally comes in like a day after I just get my brand new phone. I'm sitting at my front porch. I open up the brand new phone and I go to pop my case on it. Phone goes face down on the ground, cracks the brand new phone. So, and they came with a brand new charger and headphones. So I did like any good honest person would do. And I called him up and I said, hey, I just got my brand new phone. It came in the box. And when I opened up the box, the screen was broken on it. So I did not do the honest thing. But they then sent me another one. I'm sure it happens all the time. So they then sent me another phone a day later. I got to keep the headphones. I got to keep the charger. And got another one. But when I got that new one, I had loaded up and I went to go log into my Clash of Clans because that's what I was playing at the time. And I had somebody else's Clash of Clans account already logged up and loaded up on my account. So because of that, I mean, iPhones are always the same. It's kind of like, somehow even after they wiped it, the Game Center was kind of still holding the thing in there. So I'm very kind of skeptical about putting other people's accounts on my device or, vice versa. What's that? The car is yours. Most Ubers or DoorDash drivers do is. Yeah, but I mean, it depends. I don't know what money is like over in Turkey. I mean, and I will give $10,000 to the smuggler. What? Quick money for you? Were you smuggling people through ant traps? Is that what was going on? How many people are you smuggling across the border there? Or were you referring to Clash of Clans and selling boosted accounts on it? I know that was always a big thing. No, Uber. Okay. I was going to say, hey, you might be able to work something out here for you, Antraps and Fuat. Everybody wins, right? Yeah, I mean, was it Uber or was it DoorDash? So there was, or Uber and Lyft. One of those was like not really given like a good salary. Like it was more based by tips on it. And I think it was, I don't know if they actually pushed for it or not for them to make minimum wage in New York State. Let's see here. We're one away from getting to chapter 29. But I mean, I imagine there's some papers you could fill out there, Fuat, that you wouldn't need to even smuggle. I mean, there's plans that go on. You have saved me $10,000. There you go. You know what the best thing you could probably do, Fuat, is you could go on those dating sites, and you could just marry somebody. I'm sure that's probably a way to go right there. Is find somebody, put yourself on one of those Turkish husband sites. I think they got them. I don't think it's that easy to go and do it for me. Just join the military free. Hey, that's not a bad idea either. But you never know. I mean, he'll fly to come all the way over here, and then they'll probably just send him right back over in that general area. All right, so here we are, 2850. I'm liking my formation. I am going to go and move Lilith over here into the middle. So if Cayenne does take out Olga, he won't have a direct line at Lilith. Lilith's going to be our powerhouse here. Oh, but they got a Lilith too. But my Lilith is stronger than their Lilith. Well, look at that. There we go. Chapter 29. We made it. Not a bad deal. Frost Plateau. So, oh, there's network error on Twitch there. Something got wonky on it. But guys, I'm going to call it a stream. I'm going to go eat some taco soup because I am starving. Probably be a video again tomorrow, but we'll be back on Wednesday with the stream, I think. So if you guys want to hang out, I appreciate everybody that's been chilling out this long. It's been fun. But yeah, come back Wednesday. We'll do it all over again and see what we can beat on probably the free-to-play one. See where that goes. Or we'll see if there's an event or something crazy that we'll do. But we'll figure out something, and I'll hopefully have the thumbnail right on that one. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and remember, I pick my butt. See you guys.